If you want to wow your summer guests this year, you need to make them a burger they will not forget.
That's right. We're talking an Italian cheeseburger this morning, and we're welcoming Melanie and Andy Tritton this morning. Things are getting saucy here today, you guys.
Yes.
We got all the sauce here.
We have all the sauces, and you can use any of these sauces in what we're gonna make today, whatever your favorite is. So we're making Italian cheeseburger.
Okay, so where do we start?
So
All right, we're gonna start with me, and I've taken about a pound of ground beef here, and then Melanie is gonna add some Parmesan cheese.
So I was just about to ask, what makes this an Italian cheeseburger?
So she's also going to add sauce, and what's great about this is because it's really going to give it a good Italian flavor, because along with the sauce, inside is going to be your onions, your fresh garlic, your fresh basil, fresh oregano. So all of that is going to be incorporated with the ground beef. So as I'm mixing that,
and you'd be surprised, you might think that that sauce might make it wet or something. It doesn't. It incorporates in there. It makes it really juicy. So it.
great flavor.
And Melanie, what type of sauce are you adding?
So I did marinara. But if you love spicy, you can do the arrabbiata sauce. If you love mushroom, do the mushroom. So really any of the sauces will work for it. So I have already started some patties over here. And I'm just gonna add, again, what kind of makes it our Italian burger is I'm gonna put fresh mozzarella on it.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
You're speaking my language
I
over here.
love the fresh mozzarella, and we're gonna let that start to get melty. And then the other thing that makes this super Italian is we are actually making kind of a garlic bread bun.
No way.
So we're taking these brioche buns, and Andy mixed up a little mixture here.
I've got a little
is this garlic
whipped
butter?
butter, and it's a we used fresh garlic in here, and we whipped it up some butter and mixed it up. I'm gonna pass that to you,
Thank
darling.
you. And I'm just going to toast this on the cooler side of the grill so they don't get burned. And look at how perfect it came out. So thank you.
Eugene, this is everything I could want in life right now.
Isn't it just?
Yes. So when it comes to burgers, and what temperature are you trying to cook the burger at?
So we start off at a nice high heat, really on high, to sear those juices in. And so I think one of the tricks and one of the hardest things to do is leave food alone when it's on the grill. So I put them on there and I literally walked away for like 5 minutes, just making sure they weren't burning or anything. But once they start to loosen themselves off of the grill is when it's time to start messing with them, and you can flip them.
That's really good to know,
it is.
actually.
And the other little trick too is, no matter, so I made these pretty big, but you could do these in slider size, is you want to kind of, when you're making your patties, kind of depress the center a little bit so it doesn't end up a big meatball that you're trying to stick on the bun.
Yes, it's an Italian cheeseburger, not Italian
Not Italian meatball, although that wouldn't be the worst thing in the
That
world.
wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. That's not what we're making today.
Right, exactly. So I take this and I have one of my patties is already done, and the cheese is melting on it already. And then the kicker
Okay.
is more
We're
sauce.
ready.
That's
We're
when we
anxious.
practiced this at home, and we realized, how can we get more flavor into it? And this was the answer to it, and it was unbelievable. It's so good.
So first you cooked it with the flavor in it, and it seared the flavor, and then you add more flavor to it.
And then we add
added
more flavor
sauce
to it.
and then we turn to top it with some fresh basil leaves.
So we just thought, instead of lettuce, we'll just do fresh basil.
And then
We have Roma
sliced up.
tomatoes
Yeah.
if you like
We have
tomatoes.
that, the bruschetta.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
absolutely.
And then we just flip it up there, and it is, we couldn't believe how good. The only thing we said was we need more sauce. So we made
Yeah.
a little dipping side so that we could have more sauce.
And
with
so
it.
today we used the marinara sauce, but if you ever wanted to do it, have a little heat in there, we've got the spicy arrabbiata sauce. You want to throw another vegetable on there, we got the mushroom sauce. So, you know,
Vodka
they're
sauce,
all.
which is my favorite.
That would even work in there
Yeah,
too. It's just,
absolutely.
even though it has a little cream in it, it still would just, it would add a lot of flavor to it.
Well, I need to say this, that I am fully vaccinated, and I know that you guys are fully vaccinated.
Yes.
So I'm gonna try this burger that you made.
It's messy.
in,
You might
Eugene.
want to lean over a little bit.
I'm gonna leave those.
It's gonna come out.
Oh, here we go. Yes. There we go. Oh, my.
It's the garlic butter too that just makes it, I mean,
So you catching all that flavor?
Yes, I am.
Of course he is.
All right, well, while Eugene is digging in here and just having the best time
I'll make
of his
you one,
life.
too.
Oh, yes, please get me one because I'm ready to eat. I have not eaten much today, so I'm hungry. But while we're doing that, tell me how people can find your sauces.
oh sure. So Andy and I make all of the sauces ourselves, still just the two of us, and we're in almost 200 stores now. A lot of local shops.
Independently owned and operated little market stores, and then of course you can find us in Whole Foods across the entire Southeast now. We've gotten into Harris Teeter, Lowe's Foods, and then of course you can go to our online store at canizerafamilia.com.
Oh, and the farmers markets.
The farmers market. She goes to Matthews on Saturday. I go to the Davidson Farmers Market on Saturdays, and then our online store. You can purchase them. We ship all over the country.
Well,
I love it.
thank
Well,
you.
She's gonna assemble that burger for
I'm
me.
making
because
you a
when-
burger.
When we come back, we're gonna finish up the show, and I'm gonna dig into that. We'll be right back.
I love it.